Hello guys and welcome back to my channel Cracking the Technical Interview. In this channel we disclose almost all the technical questions that are asked mostly in product based company. My name is Anindo, working as technical recruiter, and I am here to help you so that everyone can land their job in their dream company. So let's start the journey. Hello guys and welcome to another video tutorial series on data structure tree. And today we're gonna discuss on another important topic on tree, and that is pre-order traversing. So in our last video tutorial, I have described in detail how we should do a level order traversing using a non-recursive approach, which I consider as one of the most important approach in solving most of the problem in tree. And in today's video tutorial, we will be solving the second type of traversal, that is the pre-order traversing. So today in this video tutorial, I will be describing both the recursive and the non-recursive way of solving the pre-order traversing. So mostly if you are appearing as a fresher or appearing in a service-based company, then you might expect this question of pre-order traversing. But mostly in the interview, they will be asking the recursive way of solving the problem. But I will highly recommend you that you should also know the non-recursive way of solving the problem, because in most of the product based company we will mention that write an algorithm on non-recursive way, because to implement an algo using a non-recursive way you need the concept of view of the data structure, where an interviewer can judge your problem solving ability as well as your concept of data structure. So I would highly recommend you to watch the video till the end so that you know both the recursive and the non-recursive way of solving this problem. So let's start with today's video of pre-order traversing of a tree using recursive and non-recursive approach. So in my last video, I already told you that there are four ways of traversing a binary tree. That is, number one, pre-order traversing; number two, in-order traversing; number three, post-order traversing; and number four, the level order traversing. So just in our previous video tutorial, we have explained the level order traversal in great detail. So if you have not gone through the video of level order traversing, I will highly recommend you to go through this video first, because without understanding this level order traversal, you will not understand the non-recursive way of solving the program. So this non-recursive way of solving this problem is highly dependent on the level order traversing. So I will highly recommend you to go through that video first. So as we have seen in our last video that the level order traversing of this tree was like we were traversing each node level wise. Means the output of our program was like first we were iterating the level 1, that is 1, then comes the second level, so is 2, 3, and then comes the third level, that is 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this was the way by which we were doing the level order traversing. But in pre-order traversing, the way of traversing this tree is somewhat different, because we don't traverse by level. So before we understand that how we traverse this tree using our pre-order traversing, let's understand the in-order traversing. So the in-order traversing is the basic of all the three types of traversing. So the pattern or the way we traverse a tree in the in-order traversing is, so what does it mean is like, for example, we are on this node, the first node. So if you are going with the in-order traversing, so first we will check what is the left node over here. So we will try to print the left hand side child node of this root node, and then we will print the root node, that is this node, and then we will print the right node, that is the right hand subtree over here. So if I do a in-order traversal of the first node, that is 1, the output will be first is the left hand child. So here for the first node, the root node, this is the left hand subtree. So here we will first have the left hand subtree, then we will print the root node, that is 1, and then we will print the right hand subtree, that is the right side of this root node. So over here we are printing the right subtree. So now the next step is we need to print left hand subtree. So now we will go to the root node of the left hand side, that is node 2. Now we will again follow the same rule of left, root and right for this node. So right now if I expand the left hand side of this root node 2, so the solution will be something like this. So here we will check what is the left hand side subtree over here. So for this, the left hand side subtree is this one, that is this one. So here we will again print the left hand side, and then we will print the root node, that is 2, and then we will print the right hand side, that is this side of the tree. So on the third iteration we will again expand the left hand side of this 2. So right now our root node is 4. So just like previously, we will check what is the left hand side subtree of the root node 4. So here we don't have any subtree over here. So we have nothing to print on the left hand side. Then we will check what is the root node over here. So the root node is 4. So we'll print 4. Then we'll check what is the right hand side over here. So we don't have any right hand child over here also. So we will print nothing. So here we complete the left hand side of this node. Now we will again backtrack upward and we'll see what is over here. So here we have 2, which is already printed, and then we will expand the right hand side of this 2, that is this subtree. So over here on this subtree 5, we will check the left hand side of the subtree, the root and the right hand side. So here also we don't have any left hand side and the right hand side subtree. So here also we don't have anything to print on left hand side. So we'll just print the element 5. So as you can see, there is a recursive approach that is going on. So on each and every step, we are expanding one subtree at a time. So in a simple word, if you see what we are doing over here, we are expanding each and every node of a tree into its left hand component. Then we are printing the root component, and then we are traversing the right component. So this is the basic way of traversing an in-order traversal. Now let's come to the solution of pre-order traversing. Now when we are traversing a tree using the pre-order traversing, the only thing that changes is the root element. So here the most easy way of remembering the way of iterating is like you just have to remember the one order of traversing, that is the in order. Now when we are discussing that we need to do a pre-order, we just need to shift this root at the first, means the pre, means we have to shift it forward. So the way of traversing our tree in the pre-order way is like the root will be printed first, then the left hand side, and then the right hand side. And when we are talking that we need to do a post order traversal, that means we have to print the root at the last, means the post. That is, first we will print the left, then right, and then the root. So I think it is quite an easy way to remember the way we need to print the nodes over here. So I hope you have understand the order of printing the left node, root node and right node based on in-order traversing, pre-order traversing and the post-order traversing. So now let's go into the deep understanding of the pre-order traversal using our whiteboard session. So as we have discussed, the order in which we need to traverse a node in pre-order traversing is like we first need to print the root node, then we have to go to its left subtree, and then we need to print its right subtree. So here the concept is we need to implement this algorithm of traversing the root, left and right for each and every node present over here. So let's understand the process using our visual display board. So here you can see for each and every node within the tree, we will be following the pre-order traversal. That is, we will follow the order like root, left and right. So let's understand the algorithm using our visual display board. So here we will start our traversal with the first node of our tree, that is the root element, that is 1. So here for the first time we will traverse the root element and we will print the value of the root. Now the next step of our algorithm is like we will see the left hand subtree of the root element. So the left hand side of the root element is node 2, and right now node 2 becomes our root element. Now again we will follow the same algorithm of printing the root element over here. So we will print the root element 2. Now we will go to the second step of our algorithm, that is traversing the left subtree of the element. So here we will go to the left subtree of the tree, that is 4, and we will keep on doing the same approach over here. And here also we will print the root node over here, that is 4. And then we will follow the second step of the algorithm, that is we will try to traverse the left subtree of this node. But in this case the left subtree of this element is null, so we will skip it. Then we will check the right subtree over here, which is also null, so we won't do anything. We will backtrack to its previous node, that is node 2. And since we are done the traversing process on the left subtree over here, now we will start traversing the right subtree of this node. So we will go to the right subtree over here, print the node element over here, check the left and the right subtree, which is null. So we will skip this 2 process and we will backtrack to the node 2 again. So here also we have completed the right hand side traversal of the node. So we will complete this and we will backtrack to the root element again. And here we can see that we have completed the entire left hand subtree over here. Now we will move to the right hand subtree. And we will keep on iterating this process using recursion until we cover all the nodes of the tree. So here you can see that at the end we have covered all the nodes of the tree and we have successfully completed the pre-ordered traversal of the binary tree. So this is the approach by which you need to solve the pre-ordered traversal of a tree. Now let's implement the entire algorithm using our Java program. The Java code to implement this complex algorithm of pre-order traversing is just a 3 lines of code, since we are implementing using a recursive approach. So let's see how we will implement this problem. So let's name the method as pre-order traversing. And just like our previous problem also, here we will pass the root node of the tree, that is of type binary tree. So the first check that we have to do is like whether the root is equal to null or not. So if the root is null, means there is no tree that is present over here, we will just return from the function, means we do not have anything to print since there is no tree over here. Else what we will do, here we know that for the pre-order traversing the order of printing is root element, then the left subtree, and then the right hand side subtree. So the first thing that we will do, we will print the root element over here. So we will print, and we will print the data part, that is this content of the root node, that is root dot data. So actually here we are printing 1 over here. Now the next step is like we need to iterate to the left hand side subtree. So here we will write a recursive call to implement this thing. So we will call this function again as a recursive one. So we will again call this function to do the same activities, but this time by sending the left hand side subtree. So here we will just pass, which means it will actually give the left hand side subtree, that is root dot left. So it will give the entire left hand side subtree of the root element. So we are done with the second step of this algorithm, that is traversing the left hand side subtree. The third step is like we have to traverse the right hand side subtree. So we will again write a recursive call, and this time we will pass the right hand side subtree of the root element. And thus here we are passing the right hand side subtree. And thus this is the end of the complete algorithm. So it's quite simple, right? So this is just a 3 lines of code to solve this entire problem of traversing in a recursive way. So I hope the way we have solved this program using the recursive approach is clear to you guys. If not, please let me know in the comment section below. I will provide the entire code snippet in the description below. Feel free to use it and learn from that. And if you have any problem in understanding the video, feel free to write me in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icons so that you never miss an update from my side and you are always ready for your next interview. Now since this video have already become too big, so I want to cut down this video over here, and in my next video I will be solving the non-recursive way of solving the pre-order traversal. So see you on my next video of solving the pre-order traversal using the non-recursive way. See you in my next video. Thank you.